Tariq Black, really doing well. He's had a very good camp. He had a good spring. He's been very good. Well, especially over the last 5 practices, really standing out at a high level. The other receiver is Ronnie Bell, to mention. Ronnie's probably, if you said who's our most improved player on offense, who played last year, I would say Ronnie Bell. He has been great. His body's changing from basketball kind of physique to football physique. He's really made ascending strides, very positive. Great.
Back left next.
Jim, we talked about the offense this year, obviously, and as you guys get ready to unveil it, but as you've gone through the year with Josh, a new system, a new everything, how have you maybe evolved or changed as a coach? These offensive for your perspective?
Well, noticed in each system that offensive system that's put in, I mean, you're better after 3 months than you were when you started, and you're better after 6 months. So we've been through a spring, we've been through a training camp, and you're always better after a year. It's a process, a progression, and then really, that's what I found in terms of putting in systems. It's gone well.
In the front, Jeff.
You mentioned Bell being the most improved on offense. Who's the most improved on defense?
That's a good question. From last year to this year, I was having that conversation with Don Brown yesterday, and we really couldn't pinpoint one guy. I think Carlo Kemp, has stood out to me to be in that category. Quiddy Pay, Josh Uche, also the linebackers, Ross and Cam McGrone, see him coming on, really ascending, coming on like a freight train. So there's multiple, I think.
Austin.
Jim, how much will you lean on Levert Hill until Ambry's able to get back to 100%? And what have you seen from Levert that makes you think he can handle that?
Again, past performance usually predicts future success. He's had a really good camp. He's always been a dynamic player for us, and he's doing good. He's keeping it simple, just trying to get great at football. Improvement is good and noticeable, and love everything that Levert's been doing. So he'll be right there in the middle of things. One of our top defensive players.
On the left, Larry.
Since the end of last year, in what ways do you think your program has improved, and how much are you looking forward to seeing that begin to show out on Saturday?
Very excited for the game Saturday. There's a lot of build up to opening game in college football, pre-seasons or exhibition season. No spring training, spring practice, but no exhibition games right before you play. So once it starts, then it's good to have it started, and then you're off and playing. So very excited about that.
How do you think the team has improved?
I think it's made improvements in a lot of areas. Again, to ask the one, the thing you most improved in is not always apparent. There's multiple, I think, in this case.
On the left, Brian.
Is there any position group that you're looking to see more from during practices at this point?
I really feel like we're ready to play, but really happy to have another week of practice to get everything even tighter and better.
Ethan.
Jim, you mentioned Ross and McGrone as having improved. How does that little spot look right now between them and Gill?
Devin Gill's there. Jordan Glasgow is right there. Jordan Anthony continues to be there, and those are the major players at the Mike, Will, Josh, Cam, Jordan, both Jordans, Jordan Anthony and Glasgow, and Devin Gill, of course.
Right here, John.
Coach, opposite Lavert Hill, can you talk about your options there and if anyone has asserted himself enough to be named a starter?
Vince Gray's had a good camp. He's had a good spring and a good camp and a good summer, and he's ready to play ball. Excited for him. Jalen Kelly Powell. Also, we've got good options there, and we'll see about Ambry as well, because he's a heck of a good football player.
Got time for a couple more questions right in the back.
With Stuber going down, how ready now is Jalen Mayfield to step in and be that guy at right tackle?
He's ready.
What's he done to be ready for that spot?
He was right there, both Andrew Stuber, I know we've been asked this question over and over, just who's going to be the right tackle, and Mayfield, Stuber, both competing, working, wanting that position, neither given an inch at any time, and you feel for Andrew Stuber because of that. They're just so important to both of them, and he'll be back. Jalen Mayfield was right there along the whole time. Didn't know which way it was going to go, but every bit of everything he could be doing was what he was doing.
Chris.
Coach, what kind of camp has John Runyon Jr. had, and would Ryan Hayes be the backup at both tackle spots right now?
Yeah.
And
John's had a good camp. John's been good. You get the discussion who's your best lineman, and John would definitely be in that conversation.
Back there, Isaiah.
You mentioned quite a few freshmen the last time we saw you that seemed like they were maybe entering the too deep. How have more asserted themselves, and who's really kind of on this fall camp as far as you've seen?
Well, there's been a lot of really good. Dax Hill is everything that is advertised, and doing a great job. He's going to play a lot on special teams. He's going to play, and he'll work into that safety position. But he's really done extremely well. So there's Mozzie Smith, who came in as a mid-year. He's been here quite a while now, and full 9 months. He's been really good. Also, Chris Hinton is. You look at him and say that's somebody who's going to be playing this year quite a bit. The DJ Turner has been really good, playing in special teams, kind of like Dax. He'll play special teams, and probably starting on a few right now, and will work in at that corner position. But he looks ready to play as well. And offensively, Zach Charbonnet has stood out and done extremely well. And there's been others. Eric All is going to play quite a bit. Receivers, Cornelius Johnson, Giles Jackson, playing both special teams and then working their way into the receiver position. Feel really good about the offensive linemen. All have done a good job. I don't know how many will play this season, combination of games or throughout the season. Been really pleased with that group. David Ajabo is coming on very, very strong, and keeps having his best practice, it seems, every time we go out there. Other guys, there's quite a few. Caden Colasar contributed on special teams. I think we can see that. He's going to be very good in playing. Any others you got questions about? Mike Sanders still. I know we talked about Mike a lot, but he's gonna be playing a lot at the receiver position and doing some in a return battle right now to be a punt returner and a kickoff returner. So there's quite a few. I mean, six or so on defense, 6 or so on offense.
Last question over here, Steve.
Your Aiden Hutchinson was the defensive rookie of the year, and showed you a lot last year. What are his capabilities going into this season?
Good. He's very capable of having a great year. He's just so focused and dedicated. And, to be good at anything, you got to be dedicated, and he is. But he's got all the physical ability. He's got all the intangibles as well.